New Britain Mayor Aaron Stewart, as well as House Republicans in the state legislature, are coming out in full force and blasting the state's juvenile crime laws that they say lack teeth. But on the other side of this, advocates for youth who are impacted by the juvenile justice system say communities need to get to the root issues behind these crimes and address this in different ways. This video showing the moments leading up to a crash that killed a 53-year-old man jogging down the sidewalk still stirring strong emotions for neighbors in New Britain, including Mayor Aaron Stewart.
It's unfathomable to think that this has happened to somebody who was so innocent, literally just running, jogging down the street.
Now the mayor is calling for changes to the state's juvenile justice system after a 17-year-old male was arrested in connection to the deadly crash.
13 times this young man was arrested in the last 3.5 years, and nothing happened to him. He was still allowed to be out driving a vehicle. He was still out committing crimes, and now he took somebody's life.
House Republican Leader Vincent Candelora shares similar concerns with the system, also pointing to an incident on Monday where 2 juveniles were arrested for vandalizing a senior center in Woolkit and stealing a car.
What Connecticut has done with its policies, it's actually training our juveniles to become adult criminals.
House Republicans are now calling for a special legislative session to rework policy.
Raising the age to 18 that the Democrats propose is now really coming to haunt us, because these children, they don't have diversionary programs. We don't have the ability to detain them, and judges are restricted on the ability of how to deal with a juvenile, even ones that are violent at times.
But advocates for youth impacted by the juvenile justice system argue the laws already have enough teeth and want communities to dig deeper to address the issues.
We are saying that there are other ways to help young people hold themselves accountable and for the system to respond to this that would actually work to increase public safety, instead of making it easier to incarcerate someone.
Christina Quaranta is the executive director of the Connecticut Juvenile Justice Alliance, whose goal is to end the criminalization of youth.
There are plenty of programs that exist nationally that work, that keep young people in their communities, that have been shown to increase public safety and for fantastic outcomes for both young people and for the community members.
We need to start looking at programs that encourage the family relationship, encourages development.
Now the search for solutions continues in the aftermath of tragedy. Angelo Bavaro, Fox 61 News.
State Democratic leaders also weighing in on the issue of the juvenile justice reform. House Speaker Matt Ritter released a statement saying, quote, "As we saw during this year's legislative session, we have an opportunity to work in a bipartisan manner to address our state's most pressing issues. We are always willing to meet and talk about informed and viable solutions to address an issue that is incredibly complex and cuts across social, economic, and criminal justice policies. It will take time and hard work from every corner of the juvenile justice system, state and local government, and law enforcement to find meaningful solutions."
Well, today's July 1st.